morning. Just kidding. That was fun to stage. Good morning, you guys. I have obviously just recently arisen from my bed. I've been awake for a little while, enough to change my shirt and decide that today would be the day that I will show you guys what I do in the morning, which includes brushing my teeth, washing my face, and zhuzhing up my hair a bit. I will not include anything that involves me showering or not wearing clothing, so don't worry about that. This won't get explicit. Anyway, you guys are in my bathroom right now, obviously, and you'll probably see a different bathroom the next time I do some kind of video in here because we are moving soon. I'm still really excited about moving. I'm so over this place right now. But anyway, I want to show you guys what I do in the morning. So, as you can see, I have on this cap. My face is completely unwashed and I have not brushed my teeth at all. My mouth feels disgusting. But if you remember from my last video, my first shopping haul, I just bought this cap, this jumbo cap. I mean, it really is jumbo. It's way bigger than I even thought it was. When I unrolled it from the package, I was like, whoa, why does this look like giant undergarments? But it's my hair cap. And I'll let you guys kind of see how big it is in the back, but there it is. The reason I am wearing this jumbo cap is because I am wearing a style that is very suitable for this cap, so keep sticking around. I literally have not taken it off since I got up out of bed today. I usually will just continue to wear my cap through breakfast and cleaning things or whatever else, and then I'll make sure I take it down when I'm getting prepared to leave the house or whatever. So I'm still wearing my cap. And I will show you guys soon exactly what's under it. The reason I say part of my routine is zhuzhing up my hair is because I won't be doing any styling today, but a lot of days I have to refresh my curls, and maybe I'll show you guys that in the future. Let me know if that's something that you want to see, other things that I do in the morning to prepare my hair for the day. I want to show you guys what I usually do on a regular day, nothing super special, and then I'll talk about some things. Even if I don't use all the products, I'll talk about them. So you guys will see what I do to take care of my skin, my face, my teeth, things like that. So I'll show you the routine first, and then I'll go back and show you the different products that I used in that process. So just a little background about me since we're getting into this. I started having acne around like the age 12, 11, you know, when the hormones started to hit, and I tried everything. My parents bought me stuff, I bought stuff. I have random samples from throughout my 20s, stuff that I thought would work, stuff that other people say worked, stuff that looked good when I was in the store, and it just got out of hand, but it never really helped. Nothing like hit hard enough to be like, oh man, this is what I'm going to use for the rest of my life. This is so perfect. Nothing. I've tried so many things I can even show you. Even within like recent years, like in my late 20s, I was still trying to figure it out. I've had stuff from like, what are those things called? Like subscription bags, stuff like this, some random deep sea mask, or like this foaming clay cleanser. I don't even know what these products are. The only reason I know is because of the subscription box or whatever. I bought stuff like this from Amazon, which has the weirdest directions on the back because it was obviously translated from some other language to English, and English was not the first language of the company. I've tried some of this Ambi, like dark spot removal, which kind of helped, but again, there was nothing that was like, oh, this is amazing. And this is probably the most recent cleanser I was using along with this exfoliant, but then I found out that exfoliators aren't necessarily good for your skin, especially if you're using them regularly. And then I also realized these products aren't necessarily very good for the environment either because they use tiny little plastic beads. And so that's more plastic in the ocean for things to swallow and hurt them. But I've tried, like these bottles aren't finished. This is full. This is almost a full bottle. I haven't finished these products. And if something isn't working for you, please feel free. Hair products, face products, body products, do not continue to use it because you don't want to waste your money or whatever. Your health is more important. Just toss it out or find somebody else who uses it or something. Like, don't keep using stuff that isn't working for you. This is some other stuff I've got from a subscription box, bag, whatever. Like, so many things. Different soaps that I've tried. I buy soap containers because I've tried different soaps. This was like some green tea soap or something like that. Like, I bought bio oil. And then also, even when I was younger, my dad, I cannot think of what this system is called. I'm so frustrated. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to remember what the system is called. My dad bought it for me. It was kind of expensive. They usually sell it, you can buy it from TV, and it was like, you know, an extra bottle of cleanser along with your face wash and stuff for, you know, no cost at all if you buy it right now, if you call right now, you know. And then I started seeing like famous people that were sponsoring or like spokespeople for it. It was a really big product, and I cannot think of what it was called, but my dad bought some for me, and I tried that, and it kind of worked, but again, not enough to the point where I was like, this is it, this is my thing, and it's making my skin glow and look the best as possible. And the reason I went through this struggle is because I just didn't feel comfortable with being able to go out, and I had acne all over my forehead, on my cheeks, on my jawline, on my chin. I mean, it was really rough, and I dealt with a lot of redness and dryness, and I didn't know what to do. I never went to see a dermatologist or anything like that. Nobody told me about going to see a dermatologist, like nothing, you know. And it was all just, let me find some products on the shelf, or my parents giving me things, or, you know, whatever I could do to try to get rid of this problem that I felt like I had. And it wasn't that I didn't feel beautiful or pretty or nice or anything like that, but I know that in a lot of situations, that impression that people get from looking at your face is pretty big. And that's just something that I wanted to get under control, and I finally did. Just last year, like literally just last year, I got it completely under control, and I'm in a wonderful place now. And you guys can actually check out my social media and see the journey that I went through. And you can see the product that I use if you don't want to wait out this video, or if you just want to skip ahead and see what I use. But either way, let's get into this routine. I want to show you guys what I do, and then after I show you guys what I do in a cute little montage with music, then I will share with you guys the kind of products that I use. Whether I use them during this routine or not, I'll show you guys the stuff that I use, and maybe it'll be helpful for you. Again, I always want to help other people in their journey to becoming the best them. Then let's do it, y'all. Let's get it. Okay, so the first thing that I do, and this is very intentional, I brush my teeth first. The reason I brush my teeth first is because then there's going to be toothpaste on my mouth, and when I go back in to wash my face and all those kinds of things, then I can wash off any toothpaste or any dry caked, you know, stuff that is around my mouth from brushing my teeth. The next thing that I do is I fix my hair, and then I go back in and I wash my face. Now, again, very intentional. A lot of times you use oils and products and all those kinds of things when you're fixing your hair. And so then when I go in last to wash my face, I rinse off all that excess product, and none of that is sitting on my face to clog my pores and cause blackheads or anything like that. So let's do it. my face is all clean. My teeth are clean and flossed. I feel so much better. And you guys can see my hair. I did these twists yesterday. I just went for it. They're not absolutely perfect. I may go in and retwist some of them. Some of them are actually coming loose, which is really extremely annoying. And so if you've got some tips on how to keep the ends sealed, that would be great. A lot of them I tied like a little knot. Some of them, they were just good hair to me and they stayed sealed at the end. But there are other ones like this one, which is closer to the front and actually I feel like I used more hair than with some of the other ones, and so it's coming undone, and so I'll have to go back in and twist, and hopefully I can do something to make sure that stays. But yeah, this is me and my long, I've never had hair this long before. Never, ever, ever in my life. And so when my husband, when he came home and he saw it, he was like, I didn't think it'd be that long. Oh my gosh. But it's like I'm trying to stand on my toes so you can see. It's like way down, like past my butt. Some of them are like way past my butt. But I'm super geeked about having my hair like this. And as long as I can get this perfected, this might be a style that I do every once in a while. I also might need to use a different kind of hair. So if you have suggestions about the kind of hair that you use and where I could potentially get it from, then go ahead and make suggestions about the kind of hair that I should use for a style like this. But for the most part, I'm like super excited. Mostly because I did it, you guys. I friggin' did it. Like, there's extra hair in my hair and it looks long as heck. So I feel that much more confident about doing this style later on in the future because I went through the process and I did it. And I'll share more with you guys exactly about what I did. I didn't make a video of me doing it just because I felt like it was going to be the craziest looking process ever. I've literally never used weave or extra hair or anything like that for my hair before. So I'm just really excited that I actually accomplished it. So there's that. But let me go through. You guys watch my process, and so let me go back through and show you the products that I used. I don't use any kind of special toothpaste, even though I have a friend who makes her own stuff like that. At least I think she still does. Makes her own toothpaste and things like that to stay natural and environmentally friendly, and it'd be so great to be that kind of person. But we're just not that kind of family right now. And my husband isn't deeply worried about stuff like that. He buys what's on sale. So we just have Crest, you guys. Just regular Crest. And the toothbrush that I use isn't a special toothbrush either. I've seen those bamboo toothbrushes, and I'm like, man, that would make me feel like a good person. I use the toothbrush that the dentist gave me. I have the dentist name and number and stuff on my toothbrush. And one thing that I do want to mention is that I cap off my family's toothbrushes. Where's Kiddo's toothbrush? Where's this capped off too? I cap off my family's toothbrushes. I hear that a lot goes on in the bathroom. I don't know if you guys knew, but people use the toilet in here and they flush. And it dances around in the atmosphere. And so this is just so we can keep them in a place that makes sense in the bathroom. And we can also make sure they stay kind of clean, mostly clean, and don't get covered in particles. Yeah, that's just a little thing that I do. That's just my life. I also use these things for flossing, which I'm realizing now might not be that amazing either. We are trying our best to reduce, because a lot of people focus on the recycle part of reduce, reuse, recycle. We do a lot of reusing and a lot of recycling, but what if we actually reduce our footprint in the first place? So I might try some other options. You guys, I realized after looking, we have a plethora of floss containers because we don't actually use them. So we might need to switch over to this so that we're not using as much plastic like that with these flossers. And then even the dentist said this isn't the best way to floss. I was like, are you serious right now? It's amazing for me. Like, it's changed my life. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted. So I use those flossers. And then what you saw me do is I washed my face after I brushed my teeth. I brushed my teeth and rinsed my mouth and all that kind of stuff out. And then I used this bar. And this is actually zinc soap. And I bought this from Amazon. It was less than $10, maybe 7 or 8, something like that. I'll look it up and I'll link it below. But I use this zinc soap. And it was a suggestion by the company that I use the magical product I use Curology. And it is a night cream. And you put it on at night, and you wake up in the morning and you wash it off your face, and you do a nice little wash routine that is that lines up with the suggestions that the Curologist, I say Curologist because I feel like they're different than just like a regular dermatologist or whatever, but the Curologist makes suggestions. They actually personalize the product for you. I can't get it to focus, so I'll tell you guys, my product is made up of 8% azelaic acid, 1% clindamycin, and 4% niacinamide. And all of those are like dermatologist products. Now you can read it. There it is. And there's a person on there. They have their credentials and all that stuff. This is the person that created this product for me and who I can reach out to when I have questions and things, or if it's working or if it's not working. And I probably only checked in with them one time, and they increased the azelaic acid from 4% to 8%. And now this is the product that I use. I use it, again, it's a night cream. You only use it at night. They can ship it to you monthly, or they can send you like a 3-month supply. And so I get the 3-month supply. Of course, it's cheaper because it's the bundle package kind of thing instead of getting a 1-month supply. It is $39.95, but you can try it for $5. So try it. If it changes your life, like it changed mine, then you will shell out the $40 a month for it. I can't remember if that's the exact price. I'll put more information in the description box about the Curology. But it's great stuff. I absolutely love it. And again, it's only a night cream. And so then when I wake up in the morning, I'll get back to the routine I was doing. When I get up in the morning, I rinse my face off with cold water. I pat it dry, and I put on sunscreen. That is the standard process. Rinse with cold water, pat dry, and use sunscreen or moisturizer. And these are the two things that I use. Again, this is a simplified process that really came after getting all the information from the Curologist. And so these are the two things that I use. I use this Neutrogena Naturals, which is a wonderful moisturizer, very light, not a whole lot of heavy product in there. They say that it's allergy tested. It's non-comedogenic, which is really important. I'll share with you a link actually to a website that's cosdna.com, and you can check if the products you're using are non-comedogenic, which means they don't clog your pores, they don't cause more damage to your face. And so this is non-comedogenic. And I also have, again, this sunscreen, which I got from Trader Joe's, but it's awesome and it's natural and all those wonderful things. And it's also, says it on there, non-comedogenic, doesn't clog your pores. It says it right here, doesn't clog your pores. Super important, because clogged pores are dirty pores. You don't want that. And so those are the things that I use on a regular basis, but not necessarily every day. During the summertime, I've been using sunscreen to protect my face. During the wintertime, I primarily use the Neutrogena Naturals moisturizer to keep my face from drying out. It's just like how you put lotion on your body to keep your skin from being ashy. I keep my face from being ashy. So there's that. I also have some other random stuff that I kind of use sometimes for my face. I got this from what's the place over there? TJ Maxx. And it's got the, I don't know, these little rubber kind of plastic bristles on one side, and then it's got the soft on the other side. And sometimes I'll use that. I'll put the zinc soap onto my face. I'll scrub it in with this. But most of the time I use my hands because that just feels more safe. You're more gentle with your hands than you will be with a product. At least that's what I find. And I'll use this to kind of scrub it in if my face is feeling a little extra oily or a little more bumpy and not very smooth. But it feels pretty smooth today, so I didn't use this. But this is what I use. This side or this side, depends. I don't know which side is for which, so I just use what feels good. But I use that sometimes for my face. So there's that. And then very, very rarely, I started using this before I used Curology, but it's still kind of in my rotation, and occasionally my husband asks for it, and so I keep it in the box. But it's this Clean and Clear Spot Remover. This stuff works. Oh my gosh, it says, what does it say? I don't know, within like 24 hours, there should be a reduction in your bump.
like even a few hours, I've seen it reduced. Like it's smaller or disappearing. Like this stuff, man, people talk about using toothpaste and stuff like that all night. This is dope. Like seriously. So I don't use it as much because I don't have as many breakouts and random pimples, which is like, yay, hallelujah. But just in case, like something's coming up and I just need it to just go away fast. This is the high chemical, but still kind of safe for my face. The active ingredient is salicylic acid. So I don't know, but you can check that out. That's in the store. I get this from like, they've got it everywhere. It's just in any regular store, Meyer, Kroger, whatever. They've got that. But those are the things that I primarily use for my face. That's how I keep up my routine. That's how I brush my teeth. I use a little tea tree oil today for my hair, just because if I'm not doing a whole major overhaul of like my hair, then that's what I can use. When I redo my twists, I'm thinking about trying to do what I did when I put them in. And again, I'll talk more about how I did my twists later on, but there's that elongating gel that I bought when I bought the hair. There is my favorite moisturizer. You guys keep seeing this. And then some of this wrap mousse was really helpful for a lot of the twists. And so maybe the one that's loose just needs a little more love to keep it tight. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks so much for joining me in this video today. But hopefully that's helpful for you. If you've got any questions about the products that I showed you, check the description box. I might have your questions already answered, but also feel free to comment and ask questions in the comments. And I'm totally glued to my phone, and so I'll see when you comment, and I'll do my best to answer your questions. Make more suggestions about new videos. I'm definitely going to continue to do hair videos. There will be a series on me doing new things with my hair, or just explaining to you guys old things, the stuff that I'm usually doing, like standard things. Make sure you share this video with all your friends in case they are looking for options for how to deal with their acne, or what to do in the morning when they're taking care of their face. Subscribe again for those future videos, and you'll get a notification right away. Hit the notification bell. Apparently that's a thing for people to do, and you'll be notified immediately whenever I post. But other than that, I think I'm done sharing with you guys today, and I will actually get some clothes on. I need to have a quick brunch because I woke up a little late today. 9:30 we were awake. But anyway, I woke up a little late today, so I'm gonna have a late brunch. I'm gonna get dressed, and I'm gonna go volunteer. I've been to the place where I'm volunteering, but I've never actually volunteered at that place. And it'll also be easy for me to test out this app, this new volunteering app. And give them some feedback on how it works, because I'm excited for them, and I'm excited for the place where I'm going to volunteer today. And yeah, follow my social media if you're interested in seeing where I've been volunteering and what I've been doing. I do share information about that. But yeah, so thanks again so much for being here with me today. And remember that you are loved, you have purpose, and I'll see you next time the sun shines.